Hi, I'm Carmen Cancel, a teaching artist with Singnasium, specializing in vocal technique. I'd like to share with you just 5 easy vocal exercises that you can use to really focus the voice and activate all that beautiful resonating space as you're warming up your voice. A couple of things to think about before you get started is the right space in the mouth so that you can actually activate all of those resonators. So you should imagine that you have a little pillar on each side, little pillars separating the top and bottom molars. So there's actually space back here between the molars, not necessarily space on the front of the mouth, okay? So you want space back here. You never want to sing through closed teeth, okay? That will allow the soft palate to just float like a jellyfish and give you access to that beautiful resonating space. The tongue position is another important thing. So the tongue should be nice and forward and in somewhat of a curved position, touching that soft skin below the bottom teeth. So keep the tongue there in that neutral position. And these are the 5 vocal warm-ups that I'd like to share with you today. So the first one is going to be woo, woo, woo. So we're really focusing the voice forward, almost singing right at the tip of the tongue. So this exercise is woo, So next exercise is an E to an oo. So the tongue position and the space in the mouth does not change from the E to the oo. The only thing that moves is the lips, right? So the tongue is going to be nice and high and fat across the roof of the mouth and touching the top molars on each side for the E. Keep the tongue there for the oo. Next exercise is an E to an ah. So this one's going to be a little more difficult because you're switching from a high tongue position to a lower tongue position. The one thing that should not happen is the tongue shouldn't pull back into the throat, okay? Because you don't want to block off that airway. So keeping the tongue in that neutral position for the ah, with the tongue touching that soft skin on the bottom of the bottom teeth. So think about the tongue just shifting from a higher position to a lower position, but definitely not going back. So this exercise is E-ah, E-ah, Next exercise is also an E to an ah, but this exercise is helpful for uniting the registers of the voice so that you have one unified sound, one voice throughout your entire vocal range. So this exercise is a slur or drunken sailor exercise because you simply sing in a circular motion. So it's So you get the idea, nice and slurred. Don't let up on any of the notes. Keep it in the same position the whole time. Last exercise is an exercise where we're gonna go down by half steps into the lower part of the vocal range. So it's simply a ma. So So use these to help you warm up while focusing the voice so that you are creating the most beautiful natural sound that you possibly can. And whatever you do, have fun.